amazing people? Welcome once again to Ace Palace Realty, and today we hit the ground running with some good news. And that's that our Peak Resorts and Golf Course Estate still sells at the pre-launch price for another 7 days. So if you felt you've missed out on this opportunity, well, you have another chance to rewrite this. Okay, so lined up in this video is the explanation of the vision for this estate, the title for this estate, and the layout plan, explaining everything in the layout plan for this estate. Okay, so sit back, enjoy the video, and once your mind is made up, call me on the numbers displayed on the screen, and I'll be glad to begin and walk you through the process and take you all the way. Okay, now let's get into today's video.
And then here we are in Lakowe. We are coming up with a very good project here by the grace of God. Part of this land is fairly dry, some other place a pocket of water, and then we have a lake already in front, an artificial lake. We will be developing it in phases as we shared on the timelines, and then the title is annexation. I will be taking a lot of questions, but before then I would like to tell you about what is in this environment. So the access to the estate will be from the main road where we came through, and then we turn left. As you're coming in, you see these flags, part of our land are all the way through these flags. They will be starting the development from where we are now. Because we'll be starting basically development from where we have the dry ground, and then we'll move gradually in phases. We start with the access road. We are less than 1 kilometer from the main road, straight down to this place. We have other estates that are coming up around us. To my right here, we have Theme Park. After Theme Park, we have Omo Resort. Theme Park is a very large government project. If you go on Google Map, you will see. Presently, if you go on Google Map, just pin your location, look to this right, you will see it's already developed. Just these trees that is not making you see them. They're already building another park there. So this place is actually coined out in the Lagos State Master Plan as a resort area for luxury housing and development. So here we'll be having plots of 300, 600, 450, 900, 1,000. The 200 plots I think they're out, but we'll be opening additional 10 because of those launching. But also note in the subscription form, because we want this place to actually carry the luxury we want it to be, we have more strict regulations on building. If you're buying a 300 plots, you must leave 6 meters in front. We don't want anybody built on the fence. We want to have a straight building line, so if I'm standing here, I can see the front of the 10 houses. All the houses will be on a straight line. 3 meters to the left, 3 meters behind. Then if you are buying 600 square meters, it will be 9 meters. So the zone for 9 meters again, it may look as if you are wasting land, but that beauty, that serenity is what we want to achieve. And we are not allowing overcrowded properties. Then we now have the top of the top. Somebody say top of the top.
Top of the top.
The 1,000 square meters. The back of their houses will be backing a lake. So they have their backyard is facing the lake, just like what we have in Florida. This side, as I was telling you, we have Theme Park. If you go to Google Map now and just go to Google Map, press your location, it will show you where exactly you are. Let me turn my own, and then you rotate it towards. There's a creek at the back of us here, very far, it's still very far. So to the right, like Theme Park. Theme Park is a resort project. They are already doing a lot of work there. You can go into another access gateway or go this way further down. So it's also a very good resort project that is coming up here. And we believe that with our own coming up also, the values would blend together. And with what is happening in Lakowe Lakes, if we are able to replicate a very good percentage, or even if it's 80% of what we have there, we are going to be very good. And our estate is very less than 1 kilometer from the road, which will also do this road. So we have a lot of things serving as an advantage for us. This Dennis Osuya street you are looking at, there are people living on this street. It's just at the back of all those buildings you are seeing. We share boundary with them, our fence shares boundary with them. But also we don't want to go through that portion because you have to pass through different streets and streets. So when you just come in straight here, it's going to be a very good advantage for us. For these two options, we can only have land through either government allocation, like our prime one in Chogoto now is a government direct allocation. That means we pay government directly and government allocates the land to you, and then you start the development. Then when it comes to excision, government does not excise land for private companies or individuals. They excise land for community use, for families, for villages. That is why you see that every excision comes in a village name. So when the excision comes in the village name, that means the families have requested for land from government, and maybe government have taken a portion of their land for a use, and they have made requests, and government have granted them an excision. That means they have given them a survey to carve out that portion of land and allow them to use it for their own economic use. That is where you get an excision. So during the time of Fashola, when you get an excision, they just publish it in Gazette and you start using the land. But he passed a law to make sure that development in Lekki axis does not become slums. If you go to some areas I don't want to mention, going towards Ajay, you'll be shocked that there are so many slums around there because there was no planning. So when he came in, he made it mandatory that after you have been given an excision, you must apply for an approved layout. So you do an approved layout. In the process of doing the approved layout, you will discover where there are government interests and how to avoid them. It's in that process that we discover that there's a regional road crossing across this land. And this is Dennis Osuya Street, which is somewhere there. So you apply for a government approved layout. After applying for the government approved layout, then your file goes further to get a CFO. But at the point of excision, the land is already free from any form of government interest. Are we together? I hope I've answered the question on title. So this land has an excision and has been submitted with approved layout. So anybody that buys in here can actually take their drawing to the Ibejuleki Area Council here and then meet the Lagos State Physical Plan Authority officers. So meet your drawing, they will give you the assessment, they will check your drawing. But before you take your drawing here, you must also confirm with what the estate wants. Then you take it there, they give you your assessment, you make your payment, and then they give you a letter to LAPCA, and then you can start your construction. I hope I've answered your question now. Alright. So coming down to the layout, coming into the estate, right from that place is we are working on this line. This is how we're coming in. So when we got to a point, we started passing on through this land like this, like this, like this. So if I look at where I'm standing somewhere around here. Okay? This map is actually showing this way because there's a portion here we left out. So but for us, we have here, and then these areas I have A and B are going to be commercial. Why? Because we have a proposed regional road coming this way, and then we'll prefer to have this commercial plus to face it in future when development starts. So all of these portions are where you have some water or flags on the road. We are not going to be allocating this place now. We'll be having some 1,000 large square lands here with lakes. Resort development will be here, and then here we also have another resort development. We have proposed bungalows for these areas, but we are not doing that now. And then we have another luxury plots here with 1,000 square meters backing a lake, and then we have 300, 600 plots there. This place that is blank is not our own, but this is 10 hectares, this is 20 hectares, making it a total development of 30 hectares. Any questions on this, please? And for us to put up facilities is 24 months. But we expect it to be habitable from 9 months. And this is the reason. We are going to be working in clusters. It will be extremely deceiving for me to tell you that we will finish the development in 9 months. So when I mean clusters, we are going to start developing this area now. So our allocation from next month will be starting from here. We start allocating from here. We start filling and clearing the road. Our surveys are working already. From about 2 weeks time, you'll be able to see all these roads visible on ground. So we start with the road, filling, mapping, grading, underground drainage. So when we allocate the first set, people can start construction here. Then we move to the next set here. So our last is actually this portion.
So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video and got the right information. And for further inquiries or probably payment details, inspection bookings, call us on the numbers displayed. And please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Can't wait to hear from you or see you in my next video. Bye.